What's up, people? It's been a while, over 2 weeks I think since I made a video, and I'm here to tell you one of the main reasons why. I mean, I've been busy with my job teaching and stuff like that, and it's summer, so I mean there's just a lot of other stuff to do besides make YouTube videos. But I have to say probably the biggest reason why I haven't been making videos, aside from sometimes it's just good to take a break, is the contents of this box. And I'll show you what it is. I actually made a video just earlier tonight showing it, and I put it back in the box because I just finished it last night. But yeah, it was 10 minutes long, and I'm hoping this will be like half that. 10 minutes is too long. But yeah, Fringe. Oh my head. I was addicted to this show. So much so that my TV situation here in Japan, I unsubscribed to cable because it was costing like $60 a month, and I was watching pretty much the news. So I turned it off, and I subscribed to Hulu, and this was on Hulu, the first season. The second season's coming next month, and they alternate, but I started watching it, and I just couldn't stop, literally, and I realized, or I found out, I looked it up, there are 5 seasons, and I couldn't wait for Hulu to come out with those, or I don't even know if they're going to. So I just bought it. I bought it on Blu-ray. When I really love something, I don't mind spending the money to have it. So I don't watch TV very much because I know that if I do, I will get addicted to it. You know, I don't like to watch it on like when it's coming out each week, because if I miss one episode, it drives me nuts. And I know I can download the torrent and blah blah, but I haven't done that for years. I reckon if it's something I really like, I want to support them. So. And I just have so much stuff that I could watch, there's no point, really. Anyway, I just got really into it. It got to the point where I get home from work between 10 and 11, usually on weeknights, and my nightly routine, pretty much every night, was to come home, maybe fix myself a drink, maybe not, and just sit on the sofa or lay down and watch an episode or 5 of this. Seriously, I mean, they're 50 minutes or an hour, you know, not an hour, but about 15-minute episodes. And I just found myself saying, oh, just one more, to the point where I would be going to bed at 3 or 4 in the morning quite often. And I would only stop watching it because not because of willpower, but because I'd find myself nodding off. Not because the show's boring, but because I was just sleepy. So anyway, here it is, and I ordered it, and the Amazon in Japan, sometimes they don't do a very good job, maybe it's true in the US too, I'm not sure, of explaining what you're actually getting. I wasn't sure if I was going to get the Japanese version or the American version or whatever, but I was lucky I got the Japanese version, so I can also watch it with Japanese subtitles and Japanese voices and stuff. And also, it came with this extra thing, so I'll quickly show you what it is. It's all 5 seasons, 100 episodes on 22, I believe, discs, and complete with special features which you don't get on Hulu. And man, I was so addicted to this. I got really into the 4400 recently and Firefly, and I just finished watching Star Trek The Original Series, and I was surprised, you know, because it's kind of old, but man, I enjoyed that too. I hadn't watched it since I was a kid, really. So, anywho, this is how it came, and I'll just kind of show you what it is and be done. So, and for this whole set, I'm quite happy with it. I do have one complaint, as you will see. So, there's that. This is the box it came in, which is pretty nice. You open it up, and I've got the this is the case, which is pretty good except for one thing. I've got the art reversed, and the one complaint I have is that, well, I'll say something good first, I guess. This is, as I said, it's reversible. This is how it came. I turned it around. But as you can see, it's kind of bent, because like a fool, I left the art inside, and, you know, changing discs, at some point it got bent a little bit. And that makes me a bit sad, but, well, what's done is done. So yeah, it's an alternate universe. That features prominently in the story. I don't want to say too much, but it's called Fringe. I mean, I think everybody knows about it, except I didn't know about it for some reason, because of fringe science, or some people call it pseudoscience, but just taking things that are maybe conceivable to the extreme of like making it happen scientifically and, you know, crazy experimentation, blah blah blah. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, 22 discs, 100 episodes, and man, I loved it. I'm not saying it's perfect, of course. Like, there were times when I was watching an episode and I thought, yeah, I don't think they would leave that there, you know. You know, they would take that and study it or whatever when there's some kind of technology being used or different things. But I mean, no show is ever going to be perfect like that, and it's just a decision that people make, and just because mine would be different doesn't mean that it's right. Love it. So if you're into science fiction and you're into like X-Files, this is a lot like X-Files, I reckon. Give it a try. Maybe the DVDs are quite cheap for the first, I don't know, probably 3 seasons. This just ended this year, so the 5th season is still a bit steep. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Let me just show you what it came with. Obviously, all these discs, and it also came with this episode guide, which is in Japanese, but that's okay. There's some symbols throughout the show, which are actually Easter eggs, and if you want to, you can, if you want to take the time, or if you just want to look it up on the internet, the symbols actually have meaning, and you can sort of decode them. It's a bit of cryptology. But yeah, it just goes through and talks about the characters, and then each episode a little bit. Sorry for the glare. And oh my head, I'm already at 6.5 minutes. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, man, I really got into this, and it just, I could hardly get anything done that I needed to get done because I was so just literally addicted to this show. It also came with this extra, which they didn't tell me I was going to get, so that was a bonus, literally. And it's a clock, once again with the frog, and because I like the show so much, I probably will actually use this. I reckon I'll put this in my game room somewhere, which is moving along, I must say. So there it is, there's the clock. It's nothing, you know, it's just kind of a cheap acrylic thing, but yeah, it's kind of cool. So yeah, I mean, that's it. That's the main reason, probably, why I haven't been making videos, because I've been too busy watching this. And I haven't watched a lot of YouTube either, because man, I've just been addicted to this. So yeah, there you go. I just thought I would share that because it's something I got really, really into. And I'm sorry this video went longer than I wanted it to, but it's better than 10 minutes. Thanks again for watching, and I have more videos coming. I'll try to get back on track and make, you know, at least a couple a week, I reckon. Thanks, and bye-bye.